Welcome to the tumultuous 16th century Russia, a time of power struggles, territorial expansion, and social change. Amidst this era, the political landscape of Russia was rocked by internal strife and instability. The Tsardom of Russia emerged, an entity poised for territorial expansion, forever altering the map. The society was in flux, teetering on the edge of monumental change. In the midst of this chaos and transformation, a figure rises to power: Ivan the Terrible. Born in 1530 to the royal Rurik dynasty, Ivan's life was marked by tragedy and power from an early age. He was just 3 years old when his father, Vasily III, passed away, leaving the throne to him. His mother, Elena Glinskaya, served as regent during his minority, but her sudden death when Ivan was only 8 deepened the chaos in the Moscow court. The boyars, Russian nobles, took advantage of the young Tsar's vulnerability, plunging the nation into a period of turmoil known as the Time of Troubles. Yet even in these challenging circumstances, Ivan demonstrated remarkable resilience and will. At the age of 16, he officially assumed power, making a decisive move to limit the influence of the boyars. This early struggle for power shaped Ivan's perspective dramatically, instilling in him a deep mistrust of the nobility and a ruthless determination to maintain control. Despite the trials of his youth, Ivan was destined for a reign that would forever change the course of Russian history. In 1547, Ivan was crowned the first Tsar of Russia, marking the start of a reign filled with power, terror, and transformation. Barely 14, Ivan IV, known as Ivan the Terrible, ascended to the throne. His early years as Tsar were marked by significant reforms in law and administration, bringing a degree of stability to Russia. His marriage to Anastasia Romanovna brought him personal happiness, and the birth of his sons provided an heir to his throne. Yet, this period of prosperity was not to last. Following the death of his beloved Anastasia, Ivan's rule took a dark turn. Consumed by paranoia, he established the Oprichnina, his personal army, to root out perceived enemies. This reign of terror led to the execution and exile of many nobles, crippling Russia's political and economic structure. Ivan's territorial ambitions led to the expansion of Russia's borders, but at a great cost. His campaigns were marked by brutality, and the heavy toll of war was felt by the ordinary people of Russia. In one of his most infamous acts, in a fit of rage, Ivan killed his eldest son, a deed that would haunt him until his last breath. This act of violence marked his descent into tyranny, turning his rule into a reign of fear. Ivan's reign was a paradox of progress and terror, a time of expansion and internal strife. Ivan the Terrible died in 1584, leaving behind a legacy as complex and tumultuous as his reign. The Tsardom of Russia was forever altered by his rule. He expanded Russia's borders, transforming it into a multi-ethnic and multi-confessional state, laying the groundwork for the future Russian Empire. His establishment of the Oprichnina, a policy of state terrorism, left a lasting imprint on Russia's political system, showcasing the absolute power of the Tsar. Ivan's influence extended to Russian culture and history, becoming a symbol of autocracy and national unity. His life and rule have been the subject of countless works of literature, art, and film. Yet his reign is not without controversy. Accusations of tyranny, paranoia, and violent behavior have cast a shadow over his accomplishments. The legacy of Ivan the Terrible is a paradoxical blend of progress and terror. Ivan the Terrible, a figure of power, terror, and transformation, forever etched in the pages of Russian history.